Okay, hello everyone, how are you? Redfern here once again. So as you can see, here we are in Rome. So I'm just going to show you a little bit around here before we get started on the updates. So obviously we have the Colosseum here in the background, which is pretty impressive. And then we have the Gladiators Gate there on the left-hand side. And if I spin this round now to look forward, we are then looking all the way up there to the Roman hill with the temple on the top of it there as well. So let's just give you a little bit of a view. Right to here. And then I'm going to hand over the camera to Jane, and she's going to do it for you as well to give you a good view. As you can see, very busy here, but not quite as hot as it was yesterday, where it was very, very, very warm. So here we are then. Right, then we're going to hand it over to Jane. Here she is. She's going to be chief camera operator. There she is. So we'll get started. Okay, there you go. Do you want to come out here, Jane? And then we can, I've got the things in the background. Can everyone hear me okay? First of all, just give me some thumbs up. That would be absolutely fantastic if you can do. And Jane will let me know. Yeah, okay, cool. So obviously yesterday was our anniversary, went out for a meal, but I did catch up on the update that Marty posted in the back office, and also the written as well, which I've got here, which was fantastic, done by Peter Serrer, Janet Butler from Bahamas, and also Daryl Cook as well. Thank you to all you guys that were doing that as well. Really good of you to spend the effort as well to give us the updates. And here we go then. So Ash came on. He said, "My name's Ash Mufareh and I'm your friend." He always starts off with this. And it was a really good update, to be honest, of what was said about OnPassive. Now, I reiterate this and say it always. As far as this recap is concerned, I can't do it justice. Log into your back office and you'll be able to find then the full up-to-date of what Ash said. And obviously, I'm just giving you the recap of the things that are going on. But one thing I will say, and I always say the same, we really need to go with an open mind when we listen to Ash Mufareh, because there's just so many people who actually go there wanting to hear something, and because they don't listen to what he's got to say, they're actually not listening. I know it's a bit ironic, because they are always listening for that thing that they really want to hear, and they miss so much. But with Ash, he always gives us great value. So he came on, he said, "My name's Ash Mufareh, I'm your friend. Most worries are presumptions of things that will never happen. If you're falling behind today, do not worry, because there is plenty of time for you to catch up and get ahead tomorrow." Now, remember, I've said this time and time again, as long as you are engaged, you logging in to your back office, and you are keeping up to date with these updates that I do, Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson, along with Julie Weng and many others as well, then you are not going to get left behind, and you will know what is going to be going on. Technical error here, because I can't find the notes. Oh, Jane, could you just put your finger on that so I can get it? So just talk amongst yourselves a minute. Okay, I'm going to keep moving as it. So it's not about winning or losing. You said we are getting ahead. Keep your mind on the reward and enjoy the process. What is the reward? The reward is for us as a company to launch to the public. And he actually went over a lot of this as well in what he was saying about what is going to be happening in the future. And it really was an update of his thoughts and what he expects to be happening moving forward. He said 1 million people cannot all get the same outcomes as predicted. What does he mean by this? He means that we're all individual, we're all different, and what I'm going to get out of it is completely different to what you will get out of it as well. He said, so bear that in mind. He said, rather than looking at other people of what they are going to get, look at yourself to what you want to get out of it as well. He said, I wanted to clarify about the selling of accounts, and this is specific to your own accounts and also to the pending founders. Selling and or profiting from a founder's account is prohibited, whether that be a pending founder account or actually your own account. It is not for sale. If certain situations occur, we have a customer support success department to help you with those challenges. And we do know, and I said this yesterday on our update, that part of this progression into the second phase is to make sure that some of the challenges that we know about are rectified before we move into that second period as well. He said the founder's position is a valuable thing. We've said this time and time again. If you are a founder in OnPassive, you are in such a good place. Accounts are willable. So that means if you die, then you can will them to your siblings or anybody else. It is very important that you write this down or you put it in charge of somebody who knows how to access that account. But the best thing to do is write it down on a piece of paper. The company are also looking at being able to add a second person for a transfer ability or a charitable as well organisation as part of the gifting part of it as well. So the company is seeking to add a contact person or a second owner to that as well. Looking at support issues then, this is being done at the moment, okay, and one by one it will be dealt with in time. So if you have support issues in at the moment, they are going to be dealt with, so don't worry, you're not going to miss anything, okay, and people will be able to catch up. So submissions are going to be dealt with one account, accessing of accounts, refunds, no emails from the company, etc., and email changes for proper reasons are all going to be part of what is going to be revisited and rectified before we move into this second phase. He doesn't like the term customer support. Okay, we are a customer success team. This department will clean up the issues and so on. But for now, we have bigger things that we need to take care of, like migrations of the data center, which really, from us as founders, is far more important than a lot of the issues that are going on in the background. I have zero worries, he said, about these issues. They will be dealt with and all will be resolved. So do not stress, guys. Okay, we are in a fabulous position. We are more ahead than we are behind, and you will have the best customer success department, bar none, with every business. He said we are here to succeed, and we are here also, as Susan McRae likes to use the F word, to have fun. Remember, he said in a previous roundtable, I think it was last week, that all of the hard work has been done in the past. It is now to enjoy the fruits of our labours and just to get through this next stage into phase 2. He said, where focus goes, energy flows. What a great statement that is. And that really does reiterate you as a founder. What you are focusing on, that energy will flow through as well. He said, last week was fantastic. We managed to build and stabilize and actually go to the next step. He said, if you look, there is a new website. He's promised there's going to be a new website every single Monday that's out there at the moment. And this he has promised, and it has been actioned. We have now also got that link, new link in your back office as well. And this will continue, okay, and also have new content of videos as well as for that as well. July the 4th design is ready for a new website. It's going to be a whole natural look. He said it's going to be like breathing. It's going to be so good. He said Ash would like to have a meeting with some of the leaders before make any new announcements to make sure we all agree on the next phase. But one thing's for sure, guys, we are moving ahead, and we are moving ahead a lot quicker than you probably anticipate. So make sure you continue to be logged in either to your back office or engaged with the likes of some of the leaders, myself, Marty, Chris, Julie Wang and others. One of the things he brought up is there's 2 events coming up very shortly, live events. One of them is in the UK for the UK and Ireland. Myself and many other leaders are hosting that one, and on the same day, Angie Han as well is doing one for the German contingent. I posted in updates the information for this. Okay, so please log into those. If you are in the UK or Ireland, we would love to see you. It is open to founders and guests alike. So contact myself, Peter Rogers, Andy Burks, or Paddy McGuigan, and they will give you all of the full details for that. That's this Saturday coming. Okay, so the next phase is not about selling founders positions. That's done and dusted, guys. There is no more. The company would be bankrupt if we are not going to be selling anything. So the next part is we are actually going to be commercially selling products and services. And yes, there will be commissions to us as founders as part of those sales. It really is time for us to start moving into phase 2, and we are going to be getting there very, very quickly. Marty then asks, will the founders button be eliminated from the OnPassive website that you see at the moment? Ash said it will remain there for one more week, and then after that, even though you can't become a founder through that button, the next new website that's coming out Monday, it will be gone. Julie mentioned she is doing Academy and focusing on her upcoming show this Wednesday, June the 29th, and she invited Mr. Ash Mufareh to be along if he could do, and he also accepted it. Another news then, Mohammed Kamal, our fantastic guy over in Dubai, he's having a trip over to Kurdistan to an event in the second half. So the battery's gone, just have to hold it, Jane. And this is to focus on Academy and education. Many countries are interested. One product never mentioned is Over the Top, OTT, of education. A new subscription-based program being onboarded into OnPassive beginning in August to the OnPassive website. The project is expected to take about 100 calendar days to get to that stage. And it's worth, wait for this, the whole of this education system at the moment is worth about $35 billion in project just in one country. I mean, it's massive, and we have got our fingers in that pie. The Academy project alone is branching off extensively with other innovative features that have been added. And some teams are super professional with big minds that are all involved with this, that come to brainstorm, collaborate, and exchange ideas. Fantastic. If people are allowed to do that, it's amazing what they can achieve when they're allowed and given the freedom to be able to do that. With OnPassive, they are allowed to do that. And he said, I just recently got to see new features that they're coming up with. Additional features for ONet, OConnect will be able to comprehend all in 5 minutes. You will need a box of pills just to be able to get your mind around it, he said. It will give you a massive headache. They're also on the hunt for the following people as well: ambition and futuristic features of major companies. So we are 3 years ahead of the competition, and this is of the biggest tech companies. We are stronger and more valuable as a company right at this moment. Gus Minder asked, in the coming phases, are we moving to the OnPassive website? Ash said, not on this round. Okay, so this is the phase 2, but the round after that, we will be as founders. He said, we have products that were never mentioned or shared before with the founders. We really have already have a website, videos, and an app in the App Store that will not disclose it now. It's a complete AI product. It's a new product, connects everyone with the same interests, so you are never, ever alone. Can you imagine all ideas and good ideas being able to access it all in one place? Today, we have 3 successful prototype inventions on the scale of Edison, Ford, and the Wright brothers. Mind-boggling, that is, that we have something like that available to us as founders. We will not offer these products to the market until they are patented, so don't expect to see them until that has happened. He also said that my messages are scrambled because of all the ears that are listening, the SEC, FDC, legal teams, inventors, and many, many more people. He said, I must be careful and truthful. We are more ahead of where we thought we would be. Every product will have a disruptive feature that is involved with it. and you are so incredibly amazing by being plugged in to what, they are so incredibly amazing. The Disruptive Features Day puts us 1 to 3 years ahead of anybody else. He said about ONET, it's an incredibly effective solution, way bigger than a social media platform. One feature in it could take over an hour just to discuss. He said it will take you to another space. Chris asked, what product would you like to focus on the webinars? And I said, priority progress focuses are Ocademy, OConnect, ONET, OChat, and then OBLESS and OMail. OChat features, I'm reading a website. If you're reading a website, for more than 13 seconds, it will engage with you automatically. And if you're looking at something specific or have a conversation with a friend about a product, the chatbot will work with artificial intelligence. It will pop up and show you an image or an icon to click on to go to the offer of that product you are talking about with a friend. How cool is that? What do you know about OTracker products? That is alone. A year ago, what OTracker now is a completely different product that is mind-boggling. It technically is more revolutionary and anymore. That was about it, really, for what I've got to say for today. Thank you very much for tuning in from Rome. It's been an absolute blast here. We're heading home tomorrow night. We're going to enjoy one more night in Rome, and then we are back to normal. Remember, OnPassive 360 is not tomorrow, Wednesday. It's been rescheduled to Thursday. Whether Ash is coming on, I'm not quite so sure, but we'll let you know if he is, that's for sure. So look out for the timings of that. Anyway, my name's Red Redfern. Thank you so much for watching me live from Rome, outside this beautiful, lovely place in my background here. If you've not already subscribed to this channel, just underneath or to the side of the video is a subscription bar. Give that a click and you will then be notified whenever I upload any more information. Sorry I haven't had a chance to give any shout outs today, but we are live. We are here from the Colosseum in Rome. That's it for me and Jane, who is in charge of the camera. Bye for now.